A long time ago, in rural Russia, there was a single mother, Anna, and her daughter, Maria. It was a rough life, and circumstances forced her to get married to Sasha, a terrible man with an awful temper. Sasha also had a daughter. Her name was Katerina, and he spoiled her. It was so bad that he'd let Katerina go and play, do whatever she wanted, but he made Maria go clean, do chores, cook, all the stuff you don't. Still, besides having a hard life, Maria grew to be beautiful, to be brave, and most importantly, to be kind. The winter that year was one of those winters that you're hard-pressed to prepare for. The food was running low, and the dark fingers of the winter reached in to Sasha's rotten heart. And it got him thinking, you know, having 3 mouths to feed is a little easier than having 4 mouths to feed. So, that evening, Sasha turned to his wife. Anna, this winter is far too difficult. Now, me being the man of the house, I have to make the difficult decisions. And so I made one. I want you to take Maria out to the cold, wrap her in a blanket, leave her by the big tree over at the forest, leave her there overnight. Anna was not in a situation where she could say no. So, crying, she took her daughter outside. She wrapped Maria in a blanket, loaded her up in the sled, and as the tears froze to her face, she left her daughter by a tree to die. As Maria leaned against this tree, shivering, she noticed a figure coming out of the woods. This man had dark hair, as black as the cloak that he wore. His eyes were as blue as a clear winter day's sky. His skin was so white, it matched the snow. Maria, not wanting to seem afraid, made direct eye contact. She was afraid, but she didn't want to show it. He approached. Do you know who I am? His voice resonated through the forest. Yes, she said, her voice unwavering. You're Morosko, the king of the frost. Winter is your domain. Are you here to take my life? Morosko approached her. Are you comfortable? Maria, not wanting to be afraid in her last moments, looked him in the eyes and said, yes, thank you very much for asking. Morosko smiled a wicked smile as he got closer. The wind rose, whistling through the trees. How about now? Maria crossed her arms, fighting back the shivering that her body was trying to do.
I'll see you guys there.
You're too kind, but yes. Morosko got even closer. Put his hands on her shoulder. She could feel cold radiating from his pale fingertips. How about now? There's no stopping the shaking now. She had gone entirely numb, and the best that she could get out was a weak yes. But she kept looking at him in the eyes to show that even now, she wasn't afraid. Morosko backed away, threw his head back, and started laughing. You are the bravest girl I've ever met. I can't take you. And with that, he disappeared. Not only did he disappear, he left gold, new clothes, blankets, and a fire to keep Maria through the night. That morning, Sasha woke up, turned to Anna. Anna, Go get your frozen daughter, so that we may bury her. Anna went to the sled, heart filled with dread, until she saw her daughter not only alive, but surrounded with riches. She cried out, laughing, crying this time with joy. And she brought her daughter and the riches home. Of course, Sasha saw the riches. Greed glinted in his eyes as he looked at that and said, "He would give such a plain girl as Maria all these gifts? What would he give my beautiful daughter, Katrina?" So he decided to take Katrina to the woods as well. Maria tried to pull her aside. "Sister, please, when you see him, don't be afraid." But she cut him off. "I'm sorry, I don't need any information from a cow like you." She was not. So Sasha took her out and left her at the woods. She waited. The temperatures got colder. And from the woods, Roscoe came. "Wow, you just took your sweet time, didn't you?" Roscoe just smiled an evil smile. "Are you comfortable?" "What? No, it's cold. I'm not comfortable." He walked a little closer, the wind blowing. "How about now?" "No, you idiot! You just made it colder. I'm definitely not warm. I'm definitely not comfortable." Roscoe reached out, kissed her forehead. "How about now?" She said nothing, for she had froze. Sasha woke the next morning. Bridled up, the best horse he had, because he was going to be lugging home a lot of money. He was sure gold, triple the amount that Maria had brought home. And he rode out to the woods. There was no gold, but there was his daughter frozen. And he cried out, for the one thing he loved more than gold, second only to himself, was Katrina. He kissed his daughter, and his heart too froze, and he died. Anna and Maria did pretty well for themselves without this terrible man. With the gold that Roscoe had given them, they lived pretty comfortably for the rest of their days. And in living comfortably, their hearts did not sour. They remained as they were before, brave and kind. Thank you for listening.